Hey guys, welcome to the Tech Career Booster. This is a series of video where I bring some reflections on what being a software engineer means. So this is another video of the series Reflections on the Career. My name is Balardin. I am the host of this channel. I also work as an agile coach and software engineer, and I mentor people who want to become a software engineer. In this video, I want to be talking about some benefits of the career of software engineer. I want to tell you guys some stories. Some of them are my stories, some of them are stories of my team, stories of people who work as a software engineer or work in a software engineering team in other roles. I want to bring those stories to you guys to talk about some benefits, not only monetary benefits, not only about money, but I want to bring some benefits from the career and tell you guys what's in here for you if you are thinking of becoming a software engineer. So first thing I want to bring is, why do I want to talk about non-monetary benefits today? Today I want to talk about non-monetary benefits first because people need more than money in their lives. Obviously, we all know we need some money, but when we reach to a point where you have enough money or your job is giving you enough money to cover your living costs and everything, you start to think of other things, other satisfactions you want to have while working. So, including you and me, we need other things. We need other stuff. And I'm going to be very happy to know what else you are looking for in a job, which is actually not a monetary compensation, not just about money. Which other sort of compensation you usually look after when you are looking for a job? Let me know in the comments. I'm quite interested in that. So the first thing is that's why I want to talk about software engineer benefits, because it's not all about money. There are other benefits in the career which I want to bring to you. Second reason I want to bring these benefits to you, it's because I want you guys to know me a bit more. And in these benefits, some of them, they are very aligned with my own beliefs and with my own personal values. So you guys are going to understand why I choose that career. Even when I was young, I chose that career. It was in line with my personal values. That's why I've chosen that career. That's one of the things. So when I bring these benefits to you today, you're going to know me a bit more. So that's one of the goals I have in this video as well. And also, I want to amplify your references. I actually don't know, but I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you're probably not surrounded by devs. You don't know many software engineers like around you. You don't have many mates who are software engineers. So I want to bring to you how these guys live their lives. How do they tackle their things, and how do they actually decide on what they are going to do, and how they live their lives, and which sort of benefits they have in their lives because of the career they have chosen. On knowing that, you're going to amplify your reference, so you know how you can actually live your life if that's what you want. Basically, that's one of the goals of this video as well. So I think it's going to help you to decide on your new endeavors, if it's going to be for you or not. Why these reflections today can help you? What do you think? I want you to make informed decision when choosing the career you're going to pursue. It's an important decision, and information is a key relevant factor to help you to decide. So I want you to know all the pros and cons and everything you have to know to actually decide if you want to pursue that career or not. Today, I'm not going to be talking about the cons. I'm going to be talking only about the benefits, and not all the benefits, just few of them. I'm going to be telling you some stories. and I want you to check if that's something suitable to you, if that's something you actually want in your life too. But try to not fall in that and think it's all like sunshine and rainbows, because it's not. It's not something perfect. It's not like very beautiful thing and always happy, all that like dream life. It's not like that, definitely. But I want to bring you something you're going to understand, like why some people actually pursue that career, why they enjoy it, and why they like it. So you can actually take more informed decision if you are thinking of pursue that career, if you are thinking of changing career, if you are thinking like the career I'm on at the moment is not what I want to do for the rest of my life, maybe I can change that. And I can tell you, it's not that hard as many people think it is. If you want to change career, I've been mentoring students, people in their mid-30s, and they have been very successful on migrating from another career to actually IT. And it doesn't take that long as people think it could take. Obviously, there are many ways to go, there are many paths you can follow, but it's not that long as most people think it is. So you can change career even like in a 6-9 months, maybe a year, depends on your knowledge, but it's not like that long. So if you want to become a software engineer, stay tuned in this video, and I want to tell you some benefits like you can have. But before talking about the benefits, I want to tell you some stories from my team, the team I'm currently working on. And these are some pretty recent stories. First, I'm not going to tell the real people name because I didn't get authorization from them to actually tell their names here. I don't want to expose them, so I'm going to be doing some faking names. But everything else is true. It's people who work with me, and like their story is what's happening at the moment. So I want to start with the story of Pooja, which is happening right now while we are speaking. She's actually a tester in my team, and she's currently working from India. She's based in Australia. She is based in one of the big cities of Australia. She's working remotely, but because she's from India, her home country is India, and she got some family and some personal things in there. She wanted to stay there for 3 months to actually help with some family thing. And it's completely okay. So she just got on a flight and then got to India, and she's working from there for around 1 week already. She's going to stay there for 3 months. That's what our company allow us to do. Different companies, they have different rules on that. Some companies, they don't care at all where you're working from. Some companies, they have some concerns where you're working from. Some companies don't let you do like working from home or things like that. They want you to go to the office. There are all sorts of arrangements, but like most of companies these days, they actually allow you to work sometime from home or from somewhere else. In the company I work for, the rule is we can work maximum 3 months from overseas, but we can work from home like 100%. I'm 100% working from home. I'm going to the office very rarely. Sometimes we need to go to the office for a meeting or even for some celebrations. But I would say most of the time I'm going to the office is actually for celebrations and after hours stuff. So that's when I want to meet people and actually have a few drinks together and those sorts of things. But getting back to Pooja's story, she's actually in India at the moment, and she's going to stay there until next year. So it's going to be around 3 months over there. And she's still working okay. She's still doing the meetings, and everything is going pretty normal. So this is the first benefit I want to bring to you guys. You actually can work from basically anywhere. Obviously, you have to follow the company rules, but you can work basically from anywhere as a software engineer. You can even apply to positions in a different country. I know some people, they are like around the world and they apply for positions in America, or they apply for positions in Australia, and that's perfectly fine. Another story I want to bring to you is from Luke. Luke is actually a dev in my team, and he's living in Australia for 10 years, I think, almost that. And it has been like, I think, 8 years or 9 years since last time he has been to Brazil, because of many things and even the pandemic time and everything. And so he decided to go there and spend some time with his family. And he's actually there. He recently got like a partner here. He took his partner to actually visit his parents. So it's a pretty cool story. And that's another thing, like the same benefit, working from anywhere, but it's just another person in one very small team, which is my team. So you can imagine like how many people are doing that around Australia in many companies. Luke is actually working from Brazil. Obviously, the time zone doesn't help because Brazil is in the other side of the world. That's my home country too. I'm hoping to go there next year. But yeah, that's just another story from working from anywhere, and same benefit. Some people say like they prefer to go to the office, and that's okay. Most companies, they still keep their offices and you still can go. Not many people in there anymore as it used to be, but we still can go to the office. But I think having that flexibility to do what you want, basically whenever you want, it's actually some pretty cool thing. I also want to bring to you another reality, another thing you may never thought about. And also, and in this thing, I'm going to bring a news. Probably you guys don't know, but I'm going to become a dad next week. And it's been a pleasure to me to work from home because I actually could follow all my wife's pregnancy. I was with her all the time. Working from home means all the time she was here and everything she was feeling, or even when my daughter was kicking, like everything during the pregnancy, I was able to be like together. It's different when you actually have to go to work. Doesn't matter where you work, but if you have to leave your home and go to work every day, you are simply away. You simply can't see those sorts of things. And I'm blessed, like I was here. Obviously, I was working. I was not like 100% of the time with her, but every time I go to grab a cup of coffee, or when you go have like a few minutes just to alleviate the stress or whatever, whenever you stop working, I can go back and like see her and like feel her belly and feel my daughter kicking and all that sort of thing. And that's for me, like, that's something, it's a way more than money as a compensation. That's something I can't put a price on that. It's very hard to explain that to you guys, but it's something I would never have if I would never had, like if I had to go to the office. If I had to work 100% in the office, I would never had that. Like how much it's worth to stay with your family all the time they need. And also it's gonna still happening like after my daughter is born, because I'm gonna be following her in her first steps when she grows up. I'm gonna be most of the time with her, at least in her first like years, probably. I'm gonna be all the time with her. And that's like basically unpayable. Like it's pretty good like benefit I can see in this career. Like obviously it's not the only career. Like we are talking about software engineers, and basically every career which allows you to work from home is going to give you that. But there are not many these days. Like obviously in the pandemic time they sent everyone to work from home, but most of people are getting back to the offices. But software development companies, they still allowing people to work from home. So I would say that's a huge benefit. And the best thing is actually having the option to work both from home and from the office whenever you want. And I'm glad we have that in my company, and I know many companies are still doing that. So that's a pretty cool thing. And last but not least, I also want to bring to you another story, but that's going to lead to another benefit. I want to bring to you like Jake's story. He's one of my students. And Jake, in his previous career, he was actually he's not feeling like challenged by his career. He thought like he has learned everything he had to learn in that field, and he was feeling he was not progressing. He was sort of stuck. He was not progressing. He was not going anywhere. He was not learning anymore. And that's for him is something really important. He wanted to stay up to date. He wanted to be always learning, and he wanted that feeling of progressing in life and in the career. And so he decided to go for software engineer, and he's almost there. He's still like in his process, but my feeling is he's gonna get there very soon. And he already understood in this career we are always learning. We are keeping like our brain active. And what's the benefit of that? Our brain is like our body. If you don't exercise, if you don't do anything to your body, you're gonna get sick. With your brain, it's the same thing. If you don't exercise your brain is gonna get sick. You're gonna get diseases. Usually elderly, they have those diseases if they don't use their brain very often. You're gonna get it if you don't exercise your brain. And working as a software engineer is the perfect exercise for your brain. You have to be solving problems all the time. You're gonna become a problem solver. That's all about it is. So I would say it's actually beneficial to your health as well. To be always learning. Obviously, not most of the people like that. Some people like, some people don't. But if you like to be always learning, definitely that's for you. There's something for you. Another benefit I want to talk to you about, guys, is actually the feeling of achievement and the feeling of actually being helping people. I've been seeing that like over time, my journey, I've seen like every single piece of software we deliver, every part of the thing we actually give to people to use, it's something which is going to help in their life. Obviously, it all depends on the type of software you are building, but usually softwares, they are made to solve problems. So basically, you're going to be solving problems in people's life. And that's a good feeling when you actually can help. So I think it's a benefit as well. Like my feeling is I'm helping people. And I think it's something like really good to feel when you deliver something and people like it and they use it. You actually get proud of yourself. I get proud of myself and my team when we deliver something like people are using and they are liking what they're doing. And yeah, guys, I don't want this video to become too long. That was supposed to be like a short video. I just want to bring this reflection to you, like what you were doing with your life, what you were doing with your career. Are you getting the most out of it? Are you getting actually what you want out of your career, out of your life? If you don't, it's time to rethink that. It's time to rethink what you're doing. It's time to actually think of what you want to do. What do you want in your life? And see if like this software engineer career, maybe that is for you, maybe that it's not. But I definitely recommend you to analyze. I didn't bring today like a full list of benefits. I just bring some of the ones which are important to me, which are not only related to money. Obviously, there is the money side of that, and maybe I can do another video another day talking about that. There is pretty good outcomes in here, especially when you compare it with the rest of Australia. but that's not the subject today. What I want from you guys is actually, I want to know about what's your aspirations. If you want to drop me a message or leave a comment in this video, it'd be really interesting, like to me, to actually know more about you and about your aspirations. What you think could be a benefit for you in a new career, in the new position you're looking for. What's the sort of non-monetary benefits you're going to be looking for? Please let me know in the comments and share with this video with someone who is thinking of changing career. That can be helpful to someone else too. So if you know someone thinking of changing career, send this video to them, and don't forget to leave your like, leave your thumbs up in this video, and share the video. That's all for today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. I've tried to make that not too long, and yeah, thanks for now. I'll see you guys next time.